It's okay for now, I guess. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm in big trouble this time. Okay, let me get y'all up here. I so do not need to pull any more cards, truly. And if you end up seeing all of the cards, which you won't, but if you end up seeing all of the cards that I have already pulled, you will not believe that I am still pulling out a couple cards that I forgot to pull, because it's ridiculous of me to pull out any others when I have so many already. The hell fell. Something fell behind. There it is. Okay. That's a good one too. Nope. I'm not going to pull it. Nope. 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 Okay. I have way too many this week. I know I say that every week, but this week there's something about wands in general anyways, but especially this week for some reason the queen, I like love the Queen of Wands. And so there's way too many, but I realized that I need one more. But there's no way I can show all of these. So I'm going to have to like put them in separate piles and show some and take pictures and post them later, because there's no way that I can get through all this unless we're going to have like a 10-hour live, which really shouldn't happen. really should not happen. I mean, like, way too many. So all right, let me say hello first. And I kind of lost track of time tonight because I was doing like 4 different things at the same time, which, I forgot to pull out Druidcraft. Nope, that's it. I can't do anymore. Throw it out, Jen, throw it out. Okay, so hi, Leanne. Hi, Jackie, that tarot lady. Hi, Bob, who's coming to my house next Tuesday to start his tattoo along with Ben. Hello, Pat and Mrs. Kim. Hello, welcome. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Joanna, hello, welcome. Kim sent you. Oh, great. I love Kim. Hopefully she's doing well. I haven't seen her in almost a year now, which I cannot believe since we like live fairly close to each other, but it'll happen. Hello, Susie. Hi, Shadows Truth. Hi, M. Thomas, Claire. Hi, honey. Shadows Truth. Hello. That's okay. Long hair, skinny eyed toe. Hello. And it jumped. Miss Wubby. First time on. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We have a couple new people. That's great. Hi, Leah Lynn. Hexen. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I miss my admins. I hardly get to say hello to them lately. Miriam, how many tarot decks do I have? Yeah, I don't know for sure. I'm not sure. My guess would be close to 200 at this point. That would be my guess, but I'm not sure. And when I move, I'll and I get to organize them again, I promise you I will count them then. And it jumped again. Well, hello everyone, and everyone who's new. Catherine Saldana, hello. And Trevor's here. Hi, see Trevor. And Lady Hawkeye, hot finesse, hello. So yes, hi Rowena. I was selling my litho oil, which I finished this week, and talking about the Ultra Kits, the 2 that I have ready, and only a few, right? And I was also scheduling Bob and Ben's tarot sessions here, and then I was like, oh my god, it's almost 8 o'clock. Jen, when you unpack them, you should do it on video and I can add them all in a mod file. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll try to remind me, Leanne, once I move. Because you know that's one of the first things I'll be unpacking, of course. So, hi, Crescent Fox. How are you? Hi, Sonia. All right, so let me just quickly show you, even though I don't like this to turn into a I'm going to sell stuff. But I did finish my litho oil this week. And so it is up for sale. You can organize them and I can catalog them. Yay! That would be good. So the litho oil is here. There's 3 sizes, although I only have one left in large. Just one. That's it. This is the large bottle. It is more expensive this time than it has been in previous years because there's so much in there. There's 8 different essential oils this year. 3 herbs and 3 different crystal chips. So the large bottles are $10. I only have one large bottle left, just so you know. Plus shipping, which if you have an open box on Mystic Dragon's Lair, I can always add, this is the litho oil. Which oils, I don't tell people my recipes. You get a couple of, I will tell you the herbs that are in there and the crystals that are in there and a couple of the essential oils that are in there. If you purchase, and if it turns out that you are allergic to anything that's in there, you can let me know if you're allergic to certain oils or you have sensitivities to certain oils. You can message me and I can let you know if they're in there, but I don't give out my recipes, partly because I make them up new every year for those energies. And sometimes it's because I don't remember everything that's in there. I have it set out, but I don't like to, I mean, I write it in my book here. I have my herb book, but secret recipe is squirrel hugs, right? So this one, like I said, one more I have for $10. The medium sized bottles are these, and these are $7.50 plus shipping. And the small sample bottles are $5. And again, there is at least one piece of the herb, all 3 herbs that I used, one crystal chip of all 3 of the crystal chips that I used, and then all of the essential oils also are in there. So I know it looks like a small bottle, but there's a lot of uses even in this small bottle. So anyway, plus shipping, which if you have an open box in Mystic Dragon's Lair, I can add it to the open box because I'll be out there Friday. If you do not, we can ship one of 2 ways. It's $7.50 for a small flat rate box, which means that it's a box and it's protected a little bit better. I can't reach. If you, okay, Claire, if you want, I can, for $3, I can send them in to the US. I can send it to other countries, but that'll be a whole different shipping thing. I can send it in bubble mailers for $3. And I figured jewelry boxes, because I thought maybe if I wrap them and then put them in the jewelry boxes, like it would protect it a little bit more. Hopefully. So anyway, do we message you for these? Yes. Yep. Send me a message and I can, it's through PayPal. And I can invoice you through PayPal. And then you'll get, once I get the money through PayPal, I can send you the PDF. I give you a PDF of suggestions on how to use it and some of the ingredients and why I chose them. So, you know, like what kind of energies are in there. So I'm going to show you really quickly the 2 altar kits that I have available right now. This is the first one. I haven't taken pictures of this one yet, so I know I haven't listed it actually yet. This is a summer kit. It has a representation of all the elements. So air, earth, water, fire. This is a lava stone. And selenite. Perfect. I do have an open box, but if I buy the ultra kit from you, yes, absolutely. We can just do that. I can add it to that. There is a summer oil. Now this is different from the Litha oil, but there's a summer oil and a summer incense made by me. There is 2 chime candle holders, a white and a black chime candle for the god and goddess. Because this is a summer kit, there is 2 little summer candles. One is a little birdie, tea light candles. One is a little butterfly. Keep in mind, all the stuff that I use, guys, as far as altar tools and stuff, is all vintage stuff. So it's not brand new stuff. I don't buy brand new stuff. It's all vintage stuff. Some of it is worth quite a bit of money, though. That is the chalice that I included, which again is a vintage little egg cup, not ceramic, china egg cup. And the only thing I haven't put in here, there will be some kind of burn dish. I just haven't remembered to put it in here. So you have a charcoal disc and a little yellow fat quarter for an altar cloth. There will be some kind of burn dish in here, which I forgot to throw in there. I'm trying to remember what. I think it's a shell. I think. And this one is going to be $75 plus shipping, or it can go into your Mystic Dragon Slayer box. Which, guys, keep in mind, if you get the altar kits, they will. I mean, it might make you go up to a bigger box. Okay. This is the one that I listed today, and it has a little bit more in. So there's element stones in each of the corners of the mirror here. So moss agate is for earth, red jasper for fire, yellow quartz for air, and sodalite for water. There is this beautiful wooden athame here. The pentacle. There's 2 chime candle holders. And 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. 4. So there's 8 chime candles included. There is 2 each of red, orange, yellow, and then blue for the Litha kind of season. There is little bags of chips in here. The Litha stone chips for a crystal grid, which you'll see when we get to the altar cloth that you can use that with a crystal grid. These are vintage salt. What are they called? Yep. Salt dishes, but it's salt. My brain isn't working. They're little vintage salt dishes, but there's another word for them that suddenly, for some reason, my brain is losing it. But so this is the cellar. Thank you. Whew. So this is the offering dish. And then the chalice for this one is the same kind of thing. There is a goddess. Is she beautiful? I love her. Gosh, she's just gorgeous. And a god representation. These guys can represent any god you want. I mean, this works for Aphrodite. This works for Hecate. This works for any god or any goddess. Especially, I would say, the dark goddesses, but it certainly works for any god. Told you you'd squirrel in our conversation. I know, right? This is the Litha incense, which I have not listed yet because I'm not quite sure this will be the final thing for the year. What else is in here? Oh, here is the burn bowl or cauldron, which is a vintage pewter dish with, see the legs on it there? That means that it won't burn your altar cloth because it sits up on top. And 2 charcoal discs. Anything behind that? Nope, okay, good. A little silver bell with strawberries on it, Litha. A selenite wand. And the altar cloth. See how the altar cloth has little mandalas on it? So that you can do crystal grids with it. And then I included bags of the 3 crystal chips for Litha. Peridot, citrine, and sunstone is for Litha. Okay, so this one is 100. No, this one is 95 plus shipping. Or again, we can add it to your Mystic Dragon's Lair box also. Okay, so I just wanted to show those 2 really quickly. The first box I'll be listing really like tomorrow probably. The second box, actually I'll probably be listing both tomorrow. And I'm going to get together some more boxes tomorrow and Thursday. So, how would you make incense out of purely dried herbs? I tried to light some once and it didn't work. So you use the charcoal discs, honey. Hold on. Which I always include. Anytime I give you an incense in a kit anyways. Look, here we go. These are called charcoal discs. I don't know if you can really, but see, they're just little discs. And they're little pieces of charcoal specifically made for loose incense. So that's why you need a burn dish or a cauldron. You light it. It's like a fast, hopefully it's a fast lighting thing. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt, but you can tell because it'll start to crackle a little bit. It goes just a little. So you can tell that it's starting to light. And then you put it in your cauldron. You wait a couple minutes and it will get red hot. And then you know it's ready. And then you can put your loose incense, your resin, anything that you want to burn on top of that. And that will work for your incense then. Where am I? Yes. Yep. My sister made me a lavender tarot deck case. Oh, good. Hi, Johnny. I've been reading about making my own combustible incense. You can add resin and burn it on top of lich. Yep, absolutely. I love. I always make my own incenses. I don't, not that I don't ever buy incense sticks because they're just really easy, right? But I would rather make my own, right? That's with. Yes. Okay. So the 3 decks that typically are ending. The last one is always El Goliath. The second to last one is the Everyday Enchantment. And the third to last one is always the Arc Tarot and Oracle deck. Okay. Hi. So any questions about that? I'm going to start. At the moment, I'm breaking up my dried pine needles. Perfect. Hi, Moonraven. Cheryl, welcome. We have quite a few new people here tonight. So I am happy to have you. Welcome. Any questions about altar kits? I know we talked about, you guys gave me some great ideas. So I have a bunch of altar kits to make up, but because it's Tuesday, I kind of had to get ready for Tarot Tuesday. I have way too many cards for Tarot Tuesday tonight. So I'm going to try to skip through as many of them that I'm like, okay, I'm not like totally in love with that. It's so hard because there's so many good ones for the card we're going over, which is the Queen of Wands tonight. Such great energy to the Queen of Wands. So every time I look at a card, I'm like, oh yeah, that one's really good. And a lot of them are very different representations. Not like the court cards are funny that way. Although not all of them, really. If you look at the knights, a lot of the knights are the same because the horse and the horse is moving or not moving and that kind of thing. The queens are very, they can be very different depending on who the artist is. So it's really easy for me to pull. I have no idea how many I have pulled. Way too many. I can tell you way too many. We will never get through all of these ever. So I will try to skip through if I'm not like, oh, I love this one. I'll try to skip through it, and then I'll take pictures and post the pictures up. I ran out of time, so I'll take pictures though and post the pictures up on our Facebook event. Okay, so hopefully you'll get to see all of them because they're so good. All right, Mother Earth gifted me a huge pine branch fallen from a tree last week. Awesome, I love that. Yes, I am finally sending out a bunch of you who wanted the lightning wands that Mother Earth gifted me from our back there. I'm finally sending a couple of those out too. So, Jen, will my altar kit you make for me have a cauldron? Yeah, usually I'll let you know for sure. I'll send pictures, but usually I have so many of them that it usually works to put some kind of burn dish or cauldron in there for sure. Those were your photos in the event pages. Oh, they're not all my photos. A lot of them I get from Pinterest. I have different special places that I find easy to, like that Tarot by Cecilia. That's one of them. That's not all of my secret places, but you can find a lot of, and you can search by Queen of Wands. So you can find a lot of them there. And then I go, oh, I like that one. I have that deck. I'll pull that. Or, nah, it's all right. All right. Random question, but are you going to dye your hair again? I'm so trying not to, because of the study that came out that says that if you do it too much, it causes, or doesn't cause cancer. I'm not going to say that. It's increases your risk though of breast cancer. So I'm really trying not to. I'm really getting tired of the grays that are coming through, but we'll see. Knowing me, probably at some point I will. The Fae are playing with 2 pairs of my cheaters. Yay! Gave them honey bread. Yay! Honey cakes are my favorites. Mine too. I think I saw it. Yep. Bob say that honey cake is my favorite. Mine too. I know I got to make my my rosemary honey butter for midsummer again. So we're going to have to do, hopefully we can do a ritual for midsummer by the time midsummer gets here. Let's hope. Okay. Embrace your gray. I know for sure. Would it be safer to henna? Yes, it would be safer to henna dye. Absolutely. And I've been looking into it. All right, let me get started, guys. Any other questions before I start? Whoops. There goes one of my magnifying glasses. Now, guys, I was thinking too, next Tuesday, this is the room that my son does his tattoos in. So next Tuesday, we're either going to have to postpone it or do it a day early or do it a day late. We could do Tarot Tuesday on Wednesday, I think. Wait, am I supposed to be out there Wednesday? Or we could do Tarot Tuesday on Sunday, or I don't know. Let me think about it. Or we could do it earlier in the day. I could do it earlier in the day, Tarot Tuesday earlier in the day, but I know a lot of people work and stuff now. Tarot Thursday. Yeah, we could do Tarot Thursday next week instead. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. So tonight is the Queen of Wands. I will tell you that I posted one song. I didn't get a lot of time this week because I've been packing. I didn't get a lot of time to look at other songs, although I'm sure I have other ones. But the song that I always think of for this one is This Girl Is on Fire. This girl is on fire. That song? That's the song I always think of. Now I did see Leanne posted a different song. When am I on next? On and off, yes. It depends. I have so many decks right now that I have to show, but I think I might just do videos for them. So keep an eye out. I'm not positive. Sorry. I wish I could help, but Leanne posted another song, and it was funny. The energy of the song she posted is not at all what I think of, but it's funny, you know, everybody thinks of different things for the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Maneater. She posted Maneater, which I don't see that as much for the Queen of Wands, because I don't see the Queen of Wands as quite that bitchy, but I can see it. I just I know This Girl's on Fire for me is like, whew, that's the song. When I see this, I definitely think of that song. But again, every person, you know, to each their own. You may feel different energies with this. Great card though. I just love this card. I love that there's a black kitty in the card. Hello. It is the ultimate witch. The Queen of Wands was a witch even back in the, you know, early times when they made this deck. Let's start with the Ultimate Guide to the Tarot. Love, love, love that the Queen of Wands is like a witch in the tarot, which was, you know, created so long ago. All right, here we go. Queen of Wands is the water suit of fire. So the queens, in my mind and in Liz Dean's mind, are the water of the court cards. So we talked a little bit before. I know we've talked a little bit. I'm going to do an in-depth study on court cards when we're all done. But we did talk a little bit about how each court card represents a different element. So the queen, in my mind, is the water suit. So this is the water of fire. So remember that, the water of fire. So what does water do to fire? That should tell you a little bit about what it does to the energy of the card. Kind of puts out that anger part of the fire. The astrological associations is Pisces and Aries. Chakras are sacral, throat, and third eye. Key meanings are creativity and focus. The Queen of Wands is an aspect of the Empress or the mother archetype. She is the soul of the mother, just as the Queen of Cups is the heart of the mother, and the Queen of Swords is the mind of the mother. The most vital of the four queens, the Queen of Wands sits directly facing us. She's not sideways. She is head on. Here I am. You will deal with me or you will try to get around me. Good luck. Holding a tall wand, her suit symbol of creativity and purpose. Like the magician, she manifests her ideas to follow her soul's path. So she's able to pull from above to manifest, just like the magician is. The wood of the wand is alive with green shoots. It's the queen's job to see them thrive. In her left hand is a sunflower, a solar symbol for energy, growth, and illumination. What a great symbol, what a great card when we are starting to talk about Litha. One of my next videos, because I feel like I got behind on Beltane. I love Beltane and I kind of missed it. So I'd like to start talking about Litha and the summer solstice and midsummer, which is all three names for the same thing, which is June 20th this year, June 19th, June 20th. Shit. Now I can't remember. But it's the end of June. So we have some time, but I am starting to really super think about it because I kind of feel like I missed out on Beltane. So anyway, the sunflower, great timing to start looking at, you know, the sunflower there when midsummer is coming. In her left hand is a sunflower, a solar symbol for energy, growth, and illumination. 3 tiny buds shoot from the upper part of the wand. 3 is a dynamic number of creation. So she is able to create that fire, passion, energy. The red-haired queen's suit element is fire, shown in many motifs on her card. Robed in gold, her throne is decorated with sunflowers and heraldic lions in orange, the color of flames. Low pyramids appear to her left. The triangle shape of the pyramids is a symbol for fire and alchemy. The fire, triangle, upright. June 20th. Thank you, Rowena. I knew it was one or the other. And these ancient structures also offer a metaphor for the queen's strong foundation in the world. Along with fire, her suit element, the queen also takes water, the element of all the queens. The combination of water and fire reveals the careful balance of emotion and ideas to create conditions for success. Both practical and cerebral, she is highly resourceful, knowing when... Excuse me. Hi, Red Rum. How are you, sweetheart? Damn it. And as soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, Red Rum, the meditation. I was supposed to do the meditation. Oh, so I know fair having a cheat sheet on your arm. I know, right? It has been so insanely busy, honey. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I just, between packing and getting together the litho oil and the kits, and my brain is squirreling out so terribly bad. I am so sorry, though. I love you. I hope you know. And I hope you feel comfortable. You absolutely can message me and say, hey, how you doing, Mama Squirrel? So, because that helps me to remember things. I've got so much on my plate, honey, that things just fly out of my head if I'm not reminded of it constantly, which is terrible. And it sounds like an excuse. It's a horrible thing. But there's so much between packing and stuff. It's not that I don't worry about your things, honey. It's just that there's like a million other things, so things get pushed out. But it doesn't mean I don't care, I promise. But feel free to message me because that helps to remind me again. Okay? That goes for everyone. If I tell you I'm going to do something and I don't, it does not mean I don't care or I'm not thinking of you, or it just means that things get crazy around here. And until I move, and we're starting up at the shop on Friday, I finally get to go to the shop. Yay. So I'm trying to get organized and packing and all that kind of stuff. Little B, hi, honey. How are you? So anyways, where the heck am I? Both practical and cerebral, she is highly resourceful, knowing when to draw upon her fire energy to take action, or attune to her water emotions to show sensitivity to her environment and others' needs. In esoteric tarot, the Queen of Wands is associated with the leopard, but in the Rider-Waite deck, she is shown with a black cat, a sign of magic, the witch's familiar. The statutory lions on each side of her throne symbolize Sekhmet, one of my girls, an ancient Egyptian lioness deity associated with Bastet, depicted originally as a lioness and later as a cat. The Queen of Wands wears a red cat brooch at her heart, a Bastet amulet, which symbolizes power, protection, and pleasure. Queens and kings in tarot are traditionally regarded as people. However, you can also read this as a general influence. As a person, she's often the card of the artisan, entrepreneur, counselor, organizer, or leader, the writer, producer, marketer, or business administrator, whatever relies upon spark and communication for success. As an influence, ideas flourish, and you can now show others what you can do. This is no time for reticence. Fire up your enthusiasm and express yourself. Reflect also on how you are managing your life just now to make sure you have the time to make space for the opportunities coming your way. Overall, the Queen of Wands shows you will have the strength you need, and your relationships too are energized. Romance, friendships, family ties, and professional contacts. So that is great. How are we doing today? Miss any questions yet? So the next book is the Tome of Tarot here, which Benebell also sees the queens as the water of the court cards. So this is, again, the water of fire. Self-assured, naturalist, down to earth. The queen in a yellow robe sits on the throne of lions and sunflowers. Oh, I've got to get this closer. That drives me crazy. Ooh, sorry. And she holds a sunflower in one hand and her wand in the other. A black cat stands guard at her feet. The Queen of Wands is an energetic, self-assured, attractive woman. The black cat in front of her is a reference to an old folktale that suggests a woman who has many eligible suitors. The Queen of Wands is a woman with the power of attraction. She is also a lover of nature or one with a great affinity to nature. She is great with animals, a great keeper of the home and hearth, well-liked and honorable, and is considered by most to be strong-willed and virtuous. She tends to be highly organized. Haha, not me then, right? Hi, Danny. Hi, Donna. Hi, Fatima. Hi, honey. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? A clear thinker. She is a clear thinker. Well, you know that ain't me then. I love the Queen of Wands, but it's not me. She is ambitious, confident, and a long-term planner, has sound judgment. She is the most down-to-earth of the four queens. However, when she is riled to anger, she can become erratic and hot-headed. Well, that part is me sometimes. Note that all the court personalities in the suit of Wands, the suit of fire, tend to be hot-headed and temperamental. Otherwise, the Queen of Wands is normally quite balanced. In other words, do not make her angry. Do not make her angry. Yeah. Lost it. Unlike the Page of Wands, there it is, who is a bright burst of creative energy that has not yet been harnessed, the Queen of Wands can control and channel her creative energies to yield results. She can represent strong, effective, nurturing. Fire dominant, the queen is highly motivated, creative, dynamic, individualistic, and often demonstrates irrepressible enthusiasm and vitality. So keep that in mind. Again, I like to have a song in mind because for me, music is an easy way for me to remember what that energy is. So that's why that song, That Girl Is on Fire, that's what I think of. I totally think of this kind of energy. When I am thinking of that song, it is that creative spirit, that passion, that really down to earth, is able to manifest things in her life, right? Says something and bam, it's happening. We're working on actually materializing that energy. That is the kind of energy that I think of when I think of that song. So if that helps you to remember that, Who Runs the World? Yeah, there you go, by Beyonce. Perfect. That's a great one. Absolutely. That's a good one too. But there's no fire without air. Maybe that's why I think of air with her before fire. And that's okay. Totally lost what I was going to say. Sorry, Kate. Anyways, if it works for you, it works, right? So if that's what you think of, that's awesome. No problem. All right. Finally, we have Modern Tarot by Michelle T. The Queen of Wands. You're going to love the Light Seers card, right? Oh, yes, I do. Absolutely. One of the songs I think of is Pinball Wizard. Oh, that's a good one. Pinball Wizard. Oh, that's a really good one. Oh, I got to write that one down. I like that one. Pinball Wizard. I love it. That's a good one. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All hail the Queen of Wands. I'm Still a Rock Star by Pink. Yes, that's a good one too, for sure. Pink has a lot of good ones. Pink is, I think, a Queen of Wands kind of personality. So a lot of her songs incorporate that kind of energy. All hail the Queen of Wands. Everybody loves her, and what's not to love? Her good vibes are infectious. She's always got something cool up her sleeve. She runs with an interesting posse, and her outfits are bewilderingly excellent. She seems to have great energy to spare. So if you're looking for inspiration, she's a great card to come into your world. The key to this queen's infectious joy is that she's incredibly ambitious, but deeply non-competitive. She's always hustling, but she wants to know about your hustle too. And if there's ever anything she can do to help, she will. The Queen of Wands has a serious abundance mindset. There is more than enough to go around, and it's our duty to assist others working to make their dreams come true. If the Queen of Wands has come into your life in the form of another person, get ready to meet your new best friend. These people have irresistible energy. They're often funny and charming, the life of the party. If you've noted the lions on her throne and wondered if she has any affiliation with the astrological sign Leo, you're spot on. This person, a strong female or a person with radiant feminine flair about them, loves to be the center of attention. But like most cats, they reward their pets with nuzzles and purrs. The Queen of Wands is so charismatic that you can't help but give her lots of attention. Her propensity to give great attention in return guarantees a mutual appreciation society. If this person has arrived in your world, count yourself lucky. They're almost certainly not competing with you, so check whatever competitive vibes their overall glow and accomplishments might have triggered in you. The Queen of Wands wants to be your friend. This is a fantastic person to have on your squad. Friends, coworkers, teams, literal and figurative. If this person has come to you for romance, I hope you are also a high energy person, because they are a lot to keep up with. The payoff, though, is a lot of passion and an exciting life. So pop some ginseng if you have to. This person is worth it. If the Queen of Wands in the picture is you, how fabulous. You must really be enjoying your life right now. Meeting friends, being social, following your dreams in a way that feels invigorating. If that's not the case, she is here to assure you that all is within your reach. You only need to drop your apprehension, boost your confidence, and put yourself out there. If you are suffering from the idea that to be confident and self-assured is to be conceited bitch, the Queen is here to help you drop this outmoded anti-feminist way of thinking. Loving and believing in yourself is the way to be, the better to help you love and believe in others. But I hope if this card has come your way, it's because you already live that way, and today you're reaping the benefits. If the Queen of Wands represents a situation, it is one that will really support you getting whatever it is you want. It's a dream job come true. It's a party you'll shine at. It's a performance you'll captivate your audience in. This situation will help you live your best life. So say yes. But then if the Queen of Wands is around, yes is probably the word of the day. Leos are the queens. Woohoo! The Empress is my birth card. Yes, that relates to all the queens for sure. My son sent me a video of his kitty. She is stalking something. Kitties. Okay, so as I said, I have pulled way too many examples for the Queen of Wands tonight. So I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to try to run through them. So we may be going through them fairly quickly. I will try not to go through too quickly because I want you to be able to see some of these. And I will try to skip whatever ones that I'm not totally in love with so that hopefully we're not here all night. All right. Are we ready? All right, so the first one is from the Sun and Moon Tarot, I think. Yes, Sun and Moon Tarot. I just love this one. This card in particular is one of my favorites of this deck, and I really wish I had the larger version. I don't know, maybe I should just order a print or something of this card in particular, because I love it. She's just so like, hell yeah, I am on this thing. You know, she is so together. She's so with it. This is, for me, this is like an inspirational image. Like, I can conquer the world. Like Aladdin. That one. It's a good one. Okay. This is the Numinous Tarot. This is the creator of candles. Again, what an awesome wand energy. She is the queen of that energy. I love that the lion is on the wall. I love that the candle is black and melting in front of her, that she has all these black candles around her in a circle. She's manifesting that magic. The cat is on her t-shirt this time, and she's like, hell yeah. She has look at the confidence on her face alone. There is no question that she is able to manifest this energy, that she is confident in what she's doing. And you better believe that the energy that she's seeking to pull down is coming. There's no way. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. There's no way that whatever she's trying to do isn't going to work. It definitely is, no matter what, because she knows it. And intent is, you know, way more than half the battle here. All the songs are not posted in the event page. All the songs are, now posted. Thank you, Leanne. My cat is literally on my shirt. Get down, Kitty. Okay, I love when they do that. All right, the Chrysalis Tarot. This is one that I don't use very often, unfortunately, because some of them confuse me. I don't know. To me, I don't know why. The spirals, I'm always like, these are the wands? I don't know. I don't use it very often. I do like a lot of the images on there. This is one of my favorites. So this is the Queen of Spirals, which turns out to be the Muse. But what a great image. So here, very nature connected, which the Queen of Wands is. The only one who's more nature connected would be, you guys have a guess? I'm sure you will know this because you're all so damn smart. I love the borders in here. Can't figure out the chrysalis yet either. Yeah. I don't know. Some of it really, I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't get that energy. You figure out what other queen would be more connected to nature. The Wands is very, very connected to nature. There's one queen that is more connected. I'm sure you guys know. It's just the delay, I'm sure. But, which, gosh, it sucks that there's so much. The Empress, yep, the Empress, absolutely. But what other queen is more connected to nature even than the Wands? Pentacles. That's right, the Pentacles. Because it's earth-based. Boy, she is, you know, that running out into the middle of the forest and lives in the forest. And, yep. But this is a close second. And so I love this. She's very gentle with it. The Muse is that creative spark. So the Muse is a perfect card for that. Hi, Thomas. Welcome back. This one is the Mythical Creatures Tarot. This is the latest Baba Studios deck. And we have the dragon. So, of course, the Queen of Wands in this deck is going to be this incredibly gorgeous freaking dragon. Love this deck. Love the just the gold stamping on here is freaking beautiful. And I'm afraid that you don't see it very well unless you're in person. No, it's just like impossible to see it. Damn it. But it's absolutely a stunning deck. And it is still available. There's not many Baba Studios decks that are still available because they usually, you know, sell out fairly quickly. I have pre-ordered the next one already, which is the, wait, this is Mythical Creatures, right? Yes. Okay, so that one is the Fantastical Beasts or something. So yeah. Hi, Wiley. Was always afraid of pentacles. Are they negative? No, pentacles are not negative. Absolutely not. Think of them as the material, the manifestation of things in your life. So it's usually it's work related or it's earth-based stuff that you can touch and feel. It's the things that you bring into your life to help you get through life. That's why some people talk about them as coins, because pentacles, some people have the misconstruation that pentacles are a bad thing. But if you think of the pentacle as just the manifestation of our connections, which is earth, air, water, fire, and spirit, that's what the 5 points stand for. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Then you will get the impression of what the pentacle really stands for. It's not, I know that the church in general, the organized religion kind of church, tries to put it off as some evil symbol or something, but it really just represents the elements of the universe. Good night, Mystical. I gotta pee. This is a good time to squirrel. Sorry. There's no Corona stimulus to buy tarot cards with. Drat, right? Absolutely. So, whoops, I'm not going fast enough. Okay, this is another Baba Studios deck, one of my favorites. Of course, this is the Alice Baba Studios. Ooh, that was a quick pee, Leanne. This is the Alice, and of course, we have the Red Queen. Again, this deck is just stunningly gorgeous. The Black Kitty is here. If you could see the gold stamping stuff that's on here, which is like red stamping, really. I just don't, it just doesn't show as well as it should. But the Baba Studios, their decks are like no others. I just adore their decks. So I know they're expensive, but yes, the detail is totally worth it. Worth it all day long. Ooh, you just got a good, see that? That's that gold stamping stuff. Can anyone just, yeah, absolutely, Joanna. For sure. Absolutely. This one is the Golden Girls Tarot. I had to start using it a little bit anyways. So here we have Sophia, who is a great representation of the Queen of Wands. She's feisty. She's passionate. She's, a great mother figure. She is able to manifest what she wants in her life. She's a great storyteller. Right? Isn't that great? Great, great, great. Love it. Wow, I'm going to have to keep going. This is the Spacious Tarot. Yes, the Spacious Tarot. And this is the Guardian of Wands. The color is beautiful, intense. Yes, on the Baba Studios card, I know it. They just have a way. Their new gold stamping stuff, it just makes it absolutely stunning. All their cards are great. So the Guardian of Wands, here we have the little salamander on the wand. Just love this. I'm really enjoying the Spacious Tarot. I've been using it for readings quite a bit lately and really loving it. Looks so cute and scrunchy. Thank you. This was a packing and getting stuff together day, and so it's kind of busy, but this one, I don't show this one very often, but I really like the court cards because it's a pip deck, and I know we have a lot of beginners on here. I don't usually show pip decks very much. But this is Le Beau Monde Tarot. I love the feel of this deck. It's very like Victorian age. And so this is the Duchess of Candles, which is the Queen of Wands in this deck. It's this deck to me screams that it's for spring, and it's such a Victorian age feel kind of deck, but it is a pip deck. So I don't recommend this deck for beginners, just because the pip decks don't have illustrated minor cards other than the court cards. But this is a good deck if you're used to pips or you like pip decks. I do recommend. I love this deck. Love it, love it. This is the Haunted Mansion Tarot. And I do love the Tim Burton feel of this deck. This is a great Queen of Wands. She's got lots of, what are pip decks? Really quickly, I'll give you an example, Sonia. Pip decks are non-illustrated. The major cards all have illustrations on it. Like this is the Empress for that deck. But when it gets to the minor cards, the Ace 2, 3, 4, 5 of the minor suit, it just has a picture with 2 wands. So this is the 2 of Wands, 2 of Candles, and this is the 10 of Candles. So it's all the same, just with that number candle on it. So the fans in this deck represent the swords. So this is the 5 of fans. So then if we looked at a different number of the fans, it would be, now I can't find another fan, of course. Oh, the Ace of Fans. So it's only 1, but it's the same picture repeated. That's how many decks started out being. It's called the Marseille style. And it's usually people read it who started out with numerology. Yes, thank you, Wiley. More than the RWS system. It's a different kind of system. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, this is the Haunted Mansion Tarot. Great energy here. I love the Tim Burton feel of this deck. And all the little details on this deck are just, her crown, the details of her crown are great. I love the fire in the back. Have you worked with the Golden Girl deck? I have not. I haven't had a chance to work with it. I have to admit, when I got it, I thought, it's okay. I don't know if it'll work well. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I bet you it might actually work pretty well. You have to remember, there's certain cards that I'm like, I don't see that. And then I remember a certain episode that makes it, okay, I can see Blanche with that kind of energy. But you have to know the show in order to really get the association. Some of them are really easy. Some of them you have to know the associations, from the show a little bit. Is there a cutoff point for people wanting to initiate? No, I would say no, not yet. Hi, Pat. It's like the Game of Thrones deck. Yes, absolutely. Damn it. I've been trying not to itch. My tattoos are getting to the point where they're itchy, and I've been trying out different oils, which I didn't bring up. I think I almost have perfected my own salve for tattoos, but I didn't bring it up with me. Anyways, this is, I can't remember. Shit. Star Spinner. My daughter and I are mentally doing one based on The Office. Oh, that's a good one. That would be good. There's like a Housewives deck I'd like to manifest for free here soon. I've seen it many times. Yeah, the Housewives Tarot, that's a good one. No itching the tattoos. I know, I usually slap them if I need to. Ooh, except then it kind of makes it worse. I think, perfected my own salve, but I have to add the beeswax because I've been trying it as an oil, but I need to put a little beeswax in it. I didn't know shit with this type of deck. Star Spinner Tarot. Now the only thing that bugs me, I really like the art in this deck. The only thing that bugs me about this is that it is way too much the Strength card and not enough the Empress card. Like, to me, she's a little bit too young to be the Queen of Wands here. But the problem is she's a fae. So she could be the Queen of Wands because you never know how old they are. But to me, it's just a little bit too much strength. But I do see the Leo association for sure. So it's okay. Yeah, my tattoos are all done now. They're just healing. Like, I can't see. This is thank you. This is, I don't know, I just had a dribble. I don't know. Okay, this is the Wizard's Tarot. The new Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore. I liked this card. I don't know. I liked her look. Her facial expression is very much like, yes, this is me and you will like me. And her looks remind me a little bit of Heather Locklear. Who, if you're old enough to know who that is, you'll see it does kind of look like that. That very confident, successful. The sun or the sunflowers here, and she does have the black cat is here too. I hate my there. Do you have certain decks for men or women that you use when reading? Good question. Antonello, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. It's been a little crazy busy on my end, and I have a feeling it's been a little crazy busy on your end too. I have certain decks that I use only for women because they're very sacred feminine. I have decks actually coming, no pun intended, that I think I would use more for masculine energy, but not necessarily male or female. It just depends on the person that's sitting in front of me. Like I have a deck coming called the Sabbath Tarot that is going to be very divine masculine energy. I can't wait for it because I don't have very many, because there aren't, let's be honest, there aren't very many divine masculine energy decks out there. So I have a couple coming that will enable me to have that in my decks. One, and the one that's coming, I believe, very soon. I just got a notification that they're mailing, I think. And is called the Sabbath Tarot and is very, very divine masculine. So I will have that. And the Divine Masculine Tarot deck, actually, but that isn't ready yet. So you could basically cross over the gender line. Yes, absolutely. For sure. Do you let them choose? It's funny. Usually I will have an idea anyway of what deck I'm supposed to use ahead of time a little bit, because usually I try to connect a little bit before I get them on the phone or get them, sit down to do their reading. And usually their spirit guides kind of give me an idea of what kind of deck I should be using. So I usually have 3 or 4 out that they are allowed to either choose from. It's funny, I say that, but I don't usually give them a whole lot of option unless they're in person. If they're in person, then they can kind of look through a little bit and pick a deck. When I have someone like on a messenger reading, I usually am like, oh, this is the deck we're supposed to be using, because I'm usually pretty keyed into their spirit guides. So usually their spirit guides are like, oh, this is the one. Okay, Celtic Tarot, ready? We're going to have penis thrones here. Just so you know, this is my penis throne deck. Love, love, love this deck. I love that the wands, the court cards here and the wands have these big, huge phallic thrones. Because that is the energy of this deck. The Queen of Wands is very sexual dominant. She knows what she's doing in the bedroom. She is able to, command what she wants there. So there is a sense of that, and this very much so. This deck, more than any other deck that I have, I think, puts that energy to the forefront. I've heard people call it that before, but had not seen it. Oh yes, this is my penis throne deck. There are most of the core cards have penis thrones. The wands are very much, there's no mistaking. But she is very Queen of Wands energy. So, for sure, she knows what she's up against. That's exactly it. And she knows how to use what she needs, for sure. The King of Cauldrons, yes. Yes, the King of Cauldrons, yes. And his incredibly, almost freakishly massive schlong. Yes, yes, yes. Man-eater. Oh, that's true, Leanne. Okay, so now I get you. Now I totally get what you meant. All right. This is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. Love, love, love this Queen of Wands. I love the colorings. The gray with the oranges and reds just really make those colors pop. I love that the cat has jumped right up into her lap. That's okay, Kay. I know I was going to try to quickly go through these. I don't know. This could be a long... If you guys are getting really tired, you need to let me know. Because I could skip along a little bit faster, probably. Queen of Wands is a great card, though, so it's hard to put these down. What would Freud say about this deck, right? This one is 5 cent tarot. Love. This is one of my favorite cards of the 5 cent tarot. Is the Queen of Matches. Has the sunflower, the cat, and a queen bee, which is amazing. I mean, what a great way to put that energy out there. This says fierce energy, take charge, and independence is the, you like this card, is the keywords on this card. It is absolutely, courage is one of my favorite ones of this deck. For sure. Do you like this card? I know this is terrible. We have been on for an hour and 8 minutes, and I still have way, way too many, you guys. Oh, I'm going to have to really whip through some of these. Shadowscapes, but they're all so good, aren't they? I mean, have you seen one yet where you're like, oh, I totally hate that? No, because they're all interesting cards. So here we have the Queen of Wands for Shadowscapes. Where's mine? The details, I mean, she has horns and wings, guys. Horns and wings. She has a raven on her head. She's playing the harp. She has foxes looking up to... I mean, this card I love. This is one of those I would love to have a poster size of this card. Because all the little details that are in here are amazing. Take photos and post them on the Facebook evening post so people can look at all of them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love this one too. Yeah, the tree. Ugh, just so great. I love, love, love this one. The Modern Spellcasters. Again, just the facial expressions of these queens, guys, are amazing. They are powerful. They are independent. They are able to handle what's coming at them. Jen, why don't you do end of class now and then continue with the rest of your selections and people can leave? Are you sick, me, Leon? Is that it? All right, I'll skip then. Is there any you guys really want to see that we normally do? Because I'm sure I have it out. I will show you a couple more that we normally show. Lightseers, love this Queen of Wands. She is freaking amazing. I love that she's manifesting out of her hand. That's just awesome.
In the room.
All right, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip that one.
No.
It's so hard to skip this
You're
one.
an asshole.
Can you show the Golden Girls one again? Oh, Danny, you're killing me. Telling me to take pictures and then telling me to go backwards. There's the Golden Girls. Skip that one. I'm gonna skip that one. Any ones that I skip, I will take pictures of later. This is the slow tarot. I just look at that. Come on. They're like I said, they're all so different and interesting. I look at the branches coming out of her head. She's got a nest coming out of her head. I mean, you just tell me no. I don't tell you no, Danny. I love that there's two little dogs on here, even though they're yappy dogs and I would kill them. So I shouldn't say that because you might actually think I'm real. The yappy dogs, they drive me nuts because my aunt had 3 of them and now has 2 of them. What about the demon-possessed Queen of Wands? Demon-possessed? Which one is the demon-possessed one? That sounds so familiar. Demon-possessed. Why do I know that? Who is the demon-possessed one? Now I need to know. No killing the yuppie pups. I know. They are so annoying. They piss on everything. It's so fucking crazy. Yes, so the slow tarot. Love this one. I love the salamander tattoo on her foot. I mean, just the little details on some of these cards is amazing. Everyday Witch. I'll show a picture of that one later. Hush Tarot. This one's a little bit different. I'll show this one. Look at the ravens. They're in the water. I just thought that was super interesting. Very neat interpretation. I wish my phone was not such a piece of crap. Children of Letha. Gotta love this one. The panther, the facial aboriginal paint. Just the gorgeousness of some of these cards is amazing. I know, isn't Leanne amazing? True Black. Got to do True Black. Look at the light work. She is wearing a crown of peacock feathers. That shows confidence, guys. Those peacocks show confidence. I love that the wand she's holding is like a key. So amazing. True Black is out of print, but the second edition will be coming out very soon. So make sure you put your name on a list, right? If you look up the True Black Tarot and you sign up for the newsletter, he will let you know it's coming out, okay? Some of these are too modern for me. That's okay. That's why there's 8 million decks, Sonia, because different strokes for different folks. You're not supposed to like all of them. Mermaid Tarot is Pele. With the lava coming out of her hands. Amazing. Again, the confidence in her face. Freaking awesome. Awesome. Forest of Enchantment. Am I right? Ha ha! I'm starting to get it right. Forest of Enchantment Tarot. This is the Weaver of Spells. I want this dress. I want somebody to make me this dress. Can somebody make me this dress and tell me how much I need to pay you for it, and I'll figure it out. I think this dress is like the amazing Queen of Wands dress. It doesn't have to have the magic flowing out of that. I'll provide that. Just make me the dress. She is manifesting, pulling from above the magic that she needs. And thank you, Leah Lindsay. It's gorgeous, right? It's not just me. She's pulling from above what she needs, the magic that she needs, and manifesting it right here and now. Love it. All right, let me quickly show these. It's so bad. I keep saying I want that. Jen, how do you get credit if I buy it? Let me know what deck you want on Amazon, and I will send you my link. Like if you message me and I haven't put it up on that video, I can do that. Everyday Witch. Love her. She's amazing. She perfectly personifies that energy. She is riding the fucking dragon. Come on. She can control that energy. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Need to get back to hell. I mean work. Good night, Danny. Love you. What the hell is it called? Shadowlands Tarot. Love that one after the Alice. Yep. If you get credit for the Golden Girls Tarot. Yep, I will, Danny. No problem. Shadowlands Tarot. I love this one. I know she's like a cousin It, but that's the nature of this deck. And to me, that says she's even more confident. She doesn't even have to show her face because she's like, yeah, I got this, bitch. What do you want? I don't have to show my face. Yeah, anytime, guys, that there is a deck on Amazon that you want and you would like to help me out and give me credit, let me know and I will send you my link. The Alice deck is not an Amazon deck. It's Baba Studios. B-A-B-A, Baba Studios. And I don't get no credit for that. But you are welcome to buy it. It's well, you're welcome to buy it if you can find it. I think Alice is out of print now, but you might be able to find it on yes, Shadowlands. You might be able to find it on eBay or something, but that one is out of print. This is the Universal Celtic Tarot. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite decks as a working tarot deck. It's a great deck to use. It reads wonderfully. This is a cheaper deck, not much money, and it is a great reader. I adore her. I saw a post this week about black cats that said they are the least adopted. The post said, who wouldn't want a small panther, right? I know. I love black cats. We've always had a black cat in my house, at least one. Look at the gnomes next to her, the runes all over her dress, that she's creating these runes. She is badass. I love her. This deck, the Universal Celtic, I can't even tell you guys. This is absolutely one of the decks that I think I'm going to be using for years to come because it reads so wonderfully. And Celtic wise, it's very much, it just hits me where it's good. I have a new Celtic Tarot that I just got in today that was a total and complete, what do you call it? Like I saw it and had to have it. I only saw 2 cards and heard about it. And because it's an Irish Celtic Tarot, many Celtic Tarots pull from all the different Celtic pantheons. Scottish and British and Irish and puts it all together. Wales, a lot of Welsh. And this one specifically is geared towards Isaac. So I can't wait to open it tonight. Anyways, this is, I don't know. Shit. Yes, I do. The Syrian Starseed. Buyer's remorse? Not at all. I think I'm going to love it. The Syrian Starseed. Do you have an Alice in Wonderland deck? Yep. I have several. This is the Sage of Flames. Love this card. This is a really pretty and cool deck, and I believe I've used it. I used it for about a month, and it reads really well. But I have so many decks that I didn't use it besides like for a month. But it is a really good reader if you're interested in that kind of art. So, this reminds me. Oh yes, the Hindi feeling. Yes, absolutely. It's not all of it is like that, but yes. This is a deck that I have yet to unbox, I think. But I really want to because it's a gorgeous deck. It's called the Dream Keepers. Did I unbox this deck? The Dream Keepers, Liz Houston, Dream Keepers Tarot. This is an independently produced deck. Can't remember if I unboxed this or not now. I'm losing my mind. I love how she has taken off the mask. What deck is the Sage? The Sage is the Syrian Starseed. That's the Sage. Syrian Starseed. This one is the Dream Keepers. When you get the Irish deck, I need to know how you like it unboxing. It's not calling me for me. It's catching my attention for someone else. Leolyn, it just came. It's sitting next to me, actually, and I didn't unwrap it because I thought, nope, I don't have time to get into it. But I can't wait to get off of here so I can then unwrap it and start looking at it. I'm really psyched about it. Do you have the Rosetta? I do not. You should start pulling the deck you got yesterday. Right? I know, Pat. I got the deck I got yesterday. You guys will love too. I haven't done an unboxing of that one either. But it's freaking hilarious. My God, how many decks do you have? I don't know how many. If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't know. This is shit. Can't remember what it's called. This is Whispering Spirits. This is the same artist that does the Mons Tarot, and it is very similar to the Mons Tarot. It has the same kind of little creatures in it. I think your next deck is going to be Crow or the Fountain. Very similar energies for both of those decks, so I can see that. I love this, these little decks. My Mons Tarot actually should be here pretty soon. But the Whispering Spirits Tarot, this is a great one for kids. This is a great one for lighter energy. I have hundreds of books, though, too, Sonia. That's the problem. This is World Spirit. This is World Spirit Tarot. Boy, when you said you love the Queen of Wands, you weren't kidding. I know. Isn't that terrible? We're almost an hour and a half. We're almost done. We're literally almost there. All right, Bob. I love you, honey. This is the World Spirit Tarot. Look at her. She's freaking amazing. You know what I think would be interesting if someone made a tarot deck based on Mr. Rogers? Oh, that would be awesome. We really are almost done. This is the what the hell is it called? Stolen Child Tarot. Is she not amazing? Come on. This deck does make me cry when I read with it because it's so awesome. I do love this. Yes, yes, yes. This I love, love, love. Gosh, is there any here that I don't love? See, I told you there's so many awesome Queen of Wands cards because the energy is so easy for people to interpret for themselves that there's a lot of great ones. This is the 78 Tarot Mythical Edition. I fucking love her. She has horns. She has purple dreads. She has crystals as a crown. She's holding a dragon. She has like these awesome tattoos that are like Celtic, kind of Celtic feeling. She is badass. And I adore her. Right? She is so badass. She's just amazing. I love her. We're almost there. Shit. Am I ever going to not say that? Ancestral Path. This is the Ancestral Path deck. This is the Queen of Staves. Look at her. Oh, again, that face of, yes, I am controlling. I am controlling everything I need to. Yes, don't mess with her, right? So this is, I believe, the representation of Isis. I haven't read the book in quite a while, but I'm pretty sure it's Isis representation, which is like hell yeah. This is the Next World Tarot, which, by the way, yippee, I got in my, I don't know what they call it, smaller version. It's the pocket edition, I guess, of the Next World Tarot. This is the old deck that I really can't use other than for teaching because the cards are way too big. Now, mind you, I have huge, huge, huge man hands. So if I say a card is too big for me, it's too damn big. It is, I believe it's the same size. Oh, it's even bigger than the Al-Goliath. So it's a huge, huge deck. But I love these cards. So they just came out, yay, with the pocket edition, which is way smaller. And I'm actually going to be able to use this deck now. I'm so excited. But look at her. She is unbelievable. I adore her. The Throne of Determination. Is she not determined as fuck? I prefer the larger cards. I'll tell you, Rowena, I like the larger cards because I can see them, but good luck shuffling this deck in front of a client. I look like a complete moron. Literally look like a complete moron. So I don't ever use it for clients because I can't even overhand shuffle it because it doesn't, it's ridiculous. So I'm really, really psyched that I can actually use this for clients now. And I love her. And this deck, I will tell you, if you look back on my unboxing of this deck is diverse in the size of people. It's diverse with, they have differently abled people in wheelchairs. They have trans people. They have all LGBTQ. I absolutely love this deck. So I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to use it now. All right, last three. I'm so excited. The Arc Tarot Black Panther is the Queen of Wands. It says intense love of life, determination, and altruism. Amazing. She is amazing. I shuffle slow and don't do clients. I know. I love the deck for me. I do use it for me, but I don't know if I've ever read for anyone with it because I look like a complete idiot. Queen of Wands. Let's read our Everyday Enchantment Tarot. The story here. We're almost done, guys. You're hanging in there. I love you guys. Click that like button while I'm reading. That'd be great. I direct soulful, exceptional music. Why be half-hearted ever? If people say I'm too dramatic or distracting, I say I'm just giving it my all. What else can I do? Some feel uncomfortable around authenticity when they're used to restraint, even mediocrity. They expect a demure woman, yet I'm consumed by music as by fire. I'm utterly transported so that nothing matters but the heightened moment as we reach a crescendo. I translate spellbinding scores through my body, entrancing the musicians as my fingers flash in complicated runes only a seasoned player can interpret. I'm possessed when I'm on stage, and if that makes me mesmerizing and a little unsettling, then so be it. You can call me a witch, a diva, or a control freak, but at least you'll be enthralled and remember the performance. Critics accuse me of stealing the limelight from my orchestra, but I give everyone the opportunity to shine. I stand apart, but we're all in this together. Why shade myself when I'm a brilliant professional taking center stage with the best musicians? If I'm demanding, it's because I know they have it in them to be astonishing. Just listen to those performers now, and you'll hear the purest, truest rendition of this piece ever. Incomparable. Well, until the next time we play, then it'll be even finer. Yay. Good night, Susie. Beautiful. And finally, the El Goliath, which is a gorgeous card. The El Goliath. The Queen of Wands sits high upon the top of the tree branches and is able to see it all. In this depiction, she also carries a dream catcher embedded into her crown, woven in deer horns. Her eyes glow as if the power of the universe projects outwardly, much like little stars twinkling. She is a hunter of the night and is able to spot things from a mile away. This is a strong, dignified woman who has come into her own. She leads a healthy and active life. She does not need anyone to take care of her and can work alone just as well as in a team environment. Yeah, right? Isn't it? Absolutely. Beautiful. Okay. So the Stephen notes here for career and finance. If you pull this card in a reading for career and finance, you're going to tell them the Queen of Wands indicates you're full of energy and confidence in work or business, and that you're taking action and getting things done. It could indicate a managerial or some other leadership role. If a new venture or project is being considered, this card indicates that you have the confidence and ability to make it a success. If not referring to yourself, it could represent an older or mature woman who will help you to advance in your career. For a health reading, the Queen of Wands represents health and vitality and indicates an increase in energy levels. A new confidence will improve your mental outlook and will provide the determination needed to bring about further health improvement. Relationships. The Queen of Wands can indicate you're in a relationship with someone who embodies the qualities of the Queen of Wands, or that you bring those qualities to the relationship yourself. It could also indicate there may be a surge of energy and optimism in the relationship. Things are going well and there's a sense of excitement and mutual feeling of being loved. If you're planning to start a family, this card is a good omen as it can represent motherhood and fertility. And in general, this card indicates that you will be optimistic, outgoing, and full of energy. When it appears, you will be accomplishing many tasks and keeping a lot of balls in the air. Haha, no pun intended. It represents organization and taking charge. As a person, the Queen of Wands generally, but not exclusively, represents a mature female who is energetic, vivacious, strong, independent, courageous, and passionate. Passionate. So, the before. The before. She's just kind of hanging out. Getting ready for things to happen. The cat here is ready to pounce. So, oh, no, don't do that. That's an okay before card. The after. She has now pushed the cat off, and the cat's on the other side playing with the salamander who crept up because fire energy. Now she's holding the sunflower. Maybe the salamander came off the sunflower. And finally, if this is in the front, what is in the back? She's got kind of the nanny person in the back here taking care of one of the daughters. I love the basket of food here. At least it's something a little different, right? I don't know what that has to do with the Queen of Wands. Maybe the motherhood aspect gives you a little bit of the motherhood aspect here. All right, let's choose a card for next week. Did we lose a lot of you? How we doing? I have to figure out which one of these Knight of Pentacles we just did last week. Okay, so this side is what we did do. And this side is what we need to do. Okay. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Libra. Has there been any recent classes for dedication? There has not, Moonraven. Unfortunately, because I'm the whole thing with COVID and I'm trying to pack and get ready to move, and the shop is starting to open up and stuff. I have tons of ideas. I have tons of outlines in mind, and I swear it's going to start back up very soon. I just every time I say that, it's like a crazy week, and the packing thing just is getting to me. So it may, I don't know, I might say it's kind of postponed until I move, which is going to be very soon, but I'm working on it. Because until then, you know, when you're trying to move, everything's getting packed, and then stuff that I use sometimes to, what do you think of the Outlander season finale? I did not watch it yet, so don't tell me. It was on Sunday, right? I didn't watch it yet. That'll be tonight, I think. All right, next week's is Queen of Swords. What the hell? Queens, queens, queens. All right, I love my queens. I'll try not to have so many this time, guys. Although I love my Queen of Swords because I always think the Queen of Swords is me. But I will try not to have quite so many because I know that was kind of a lot, huh? I didn't even count how many, but I know that's a lot. So Queen of Swords next week. Wednesday, is Wednesday okay for you guys? Tuesday, we can't do Tuesday because my son will be doing tattoos, and this is the room he has to do it in. So Wednesday, Tarot Tuesday will be on Wednesday. Not have so many. Oh, shut up, Pat. Oh, I love you guys. My Litha oils, if you guys are interested, go to the Facebook page or to Mystic Dragon's Lair. If you're interested in the altar kits, let me know. I will be posting more altar kits, okay? Wednesday at 8. That's it. Shit. Cassie goes on Wednesday. What time does she go on? Who's here? Danny's not here. Pat, do you know what time she goes on Wednesdays? 10? Okay. All right. Then I definitely won't have that many because I don't want to like go into her. It's Temperance card next time. Thomas. All right. I love you guys so much. Click that like button on your way out. You are amazing. And I love you so, so much.